Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In this video, well, I'm not going to be with Justin for this whole video, but this is Justin Winslow. If you don't know, for the actually it'll probably be about 9,000
a lot of people. Yeah, the 9,000
out of
10,000 subscribers
that don't know who this is. This is Justin Winslow. He's a fellow YouTuber.
Airport updates, sometimes a couple vlogs.
Go check him out because, you know, he's got a great channel going. But yeah, anyway, in this video, this is going to be a trip report. Now, I'm going to be flying Delta. Now, the last time I flew Delta was 2012, when I was like, how old was I? How old was I?
When you flew Delta?
2012. I was 10. I was 10 last time I flew Delta, so this is going to be an interesting video. I'm going to be flying Delta twice today, from Dulles to JFK, then JFK to Boston, and then in the next video I'm going to be flying JetBlue, the best airline in America that I've heard of, from Boston.
I've never flown JetBlue, but I've only heard good things.
Yeah, I know, it just seems like the best airline in America. Boston, JFK, and then JFK to Seattle. So yeah, that's going to be today's video. Again, subscribe to this fella here. And yeah, apart from that,
and then he'll be in my video, of course. So you should go watch that.
Yeah, go watch the video.
We can put in the link or
next one.
This is the best plane spotting place in the world.
We haven't even said where we are. Gravelly Point. That's where we are.
We're at Reagan.
Yeah.
Airport.
Okay. Anyway, apart from that, I'll see you on the flight. So,
have a good flight, Joe.
Yeah. Thanks. And welcome back to Washington Dulles. This time I'm flying Delta Connection, as I said, from Washington Dulles all the way up to Boston with a stop in New York JFK. It's currently 5 AM and getting a flight at this time is very weird. There's nobody behind the desks or the information desks, and there's only one line of security that's even open. However, flights are still operating, including my flight for today, which is DL5115. This flight, along with all the other Delta flights, leaves from Concourse B. This is the first satellite terminal here at Dulles, and again, it's eerily quiet. However, here's my plane. It is a 14-year-old Delta CRJ-200. While I wait for the boarding to begin, I decided to have a little bit of a stroll and have a look around Dulles. But not before long, my flight started its boarding process. The CRJ-200 is a horrible plane to fly on. There really isn't a lot of legroom or headroom, and the windows are incredibly low down. Then the plane began its pushback and we headed out to runway 30. Today's flight time is only 45 minutes, and because of this there is no drink or food service on this flight. And after a flick through the in-flight magazine, you begin your descent. Even though there wasn't a lot to review on this flight, one of the reasons I decided to keep this flight in the video and not just record the second flight was because of this landing. We would be landing in a tornado. My phone was going off like crazy warning me about this thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty excited. After landing on runway 4 right, we then began the taxi over to the gate. While taxiing, I was really considering my chances of actually getting up to Boston and back down to JFK for my JetBlue flight over to Seattle. If any one of my flights was delayed from here on, I would be screwed. I didn't have compensation or insurance or nothing. Like, this was pretty intense. However, after a bit of Shake Shack, the storm died down and I decided to board my next flight. This flight would be on a 5-year-old CRJ 900. On this flight, I was lucky enough to score an exit row. Now, the CRJ 900 in general is just so much bigger and more pleasant than the CRJ 200. The ceiling is high, the seats are wider, and the windows are higher as well. It was just a lot more pleasant than the CRJ 200. And then we began our taxi out to runway 4 left. This flight was generally a lot better than the last one. This one actually had a drink service, but I passed out. I guess getting up at 3 AM really took its toll on me and I completely was wiped out until landing. I am sorry about this, but to make up for it, here's a nice picture of some Coca-Cola. But finally we made our descent into Boston and we landed on runway 4 right. After taxiing for a little bit, we then reached our gate. And this concludes my review on Delta Connection. In the next trip report, I will be reviewing JetBlue, so definitely stay tuned for that. And apart from that, I will see you in the next video. Bye. Let's do a different intro this time. It'll be like, what's up, guys?
Why don't I say hello, everybody?
Hello, everybody.
I don't have the British accent, though.
Shall I try and do your intro? What do you say? Is it just hello, everybody?
You just go every time. I just try to do something
hello,
like you said.
Yeah.
Like, I usually say hello, everyone.
What's up? I need a name.
Hello everybody.